You go into your shower feeling, but as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. That crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from the shower, 37 minutes later, because you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want, you're ready to take on the day and smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Shop now at Walmart.
From the Delta Sky Club,
Welcome back, Miss Klein.
to the Jet Bridge, Delta Airlines relies on 5G solutions from T-Mobile for Business to power operations and serve customers faster. Together, we're putting 5G into the hands of ground staff so they can better assist on-the-go travelers with real-time information throughout the airport. This is elevating customer experience. This is Delta Airlines with T-Mobile for Business. Take your business further at T-Mobile.com/now.
Tough competitive game. Came down there to the end. Tough one on the road.
What did they do offensively that they seemed to move the ball consistently pretty much the whole game?
Yeah, what they normally do, ran the ball, hit some boots, hit a couple shots down the field. They did a nice job.
Why did you bench Deontay Banks?
Just thought, during that series, needed a little bit more. Had a conversation with him, and went with the other guys.
Did you have any issue with the low tackle attempt where he was hurdled?
No, that was a tough play. Najee does that. There's a couple of other little things there that, we got to tighten up detail-wise, and I know he will.
Did you bench him based on his play on the field or the conversation heard on the sideline? Like you said, you spoke to him on the sideline. Was that to inform him you're benching, or that's? Yeah,
we talked to him on the sideline that we were going to go with Stroman.
What was Dexter yelling about after that drive when he was yelling at the DBs?
Just look. There's a lot of competitors on the team, and just hammering on the details.
How disappointing is it with everything coming into this game with Deontay that you actually didn't see enough to keep him in the game?
Yeah. Again, he'll bounce back. We just, the way the series went, we decided to go in a different direction.
You mentioned he'll bounce back. Is he going to be your starter next week?
I'm not gonna make any declarations right now, but I would say so. But again, we got to go back. We got to watch the tape. We'll evaluate it again, like we normally do.
Was there effort issues on that drive, or was it performance? Just because there were some things going in that it was effort. So just to be clear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna look. We made a decision to go with another player, and we'll see where we're at.
You seem to do a pretty good job with Watt and their front seven there, and it kind of broke down late. What happened there?
When?
In the second half.
Well, he's a heck of a player. He moved him to the left side. Sometimes we had some shifts, and we're trying to do things to get the tight end to the appropriate side. Our guys battled. He's going to make some plays.
With the good things that you did do, what's the message to the guys in there? In a game, you get the ball with a chance to tie it. At the end.
Yeah, no excuses. I thought there was, a lot of different things that we did well, but not enough. So, they made some good plays. We gave ourselves a chance at the end. They made a nice play on the ball. And, I was proud of the way they competed for 60 minutes. We knew this is a tough place to play. There was a lot of good things, just not enough of them.
Brian, what happened on the two-point conversion? It seemed like the timing was all messed up.
Yeah, Motor was, so we've been working on that for a while. Motor was actually checking with the official to make sure that he was on the line of scrimmage, and Daniel saw the look that we needed to get to, where we were just going to throw the ball out there to Malik. We had a bunch of blockers, but he was talking to the official when Daniel snapped it and threw it out there, and they only had two guys out there, and the guy blew by him.
What did you see in the front?
No, it seemed like nobody moved.
Yeah, he snapped. Because he snapped it quick. He saw the look. They were getting set. We weren't set, and the one guy that was out there was two guys out there. Was a bunch of guys inside. saw the ball being snapped and beat us to the punch.
What did you see on the punt return there, and how damaging was that?
Well, anytime you give up a return for a touchdown, it is. I'd say we kind of outkicked our coverage, and then, with that becomes lane discipline. They had a couple nice blocks where he got to the edge. But that's, those two things, when you outkick it and the lane discipline isn't where it needs to be.
Did you ask for clarification on why there's no roughing on that play?
Yeah. No, I mean, they got a tough job to do.
When you saw the flag, though, did you think of it, if nothing else, it was potentially a running into situation when the flag was down?
You never know. You never know. It's quite a bit of them tonight.
What did you see of Daniel just in the last two drives? You have the one, just with the chance to tie, the one ends in the bump with the second one's up with the interception, just in your last 5 minutes.
Yeah, you want to maintain possession of the ball.
Why didn't you chip Watt on the strip sack?
Yeah, he was supposed to be chipped.
Why wasn't he?
DJ was looking at the coverage, communication, but Jermaine was anticipating a chip.
With early on when you hit the touchdown to Manhurts and Neighbors got called for the illegal shift, did you have an issue? It looked like you were pretty hot on the sideline, but did you have an issue with the penalty, or what? How did that play out in your mind? Did you think that should have been a touchdown?
Yeah, no. I mean, again, we got to make sure we can control what we control, make sure we're lined up properly so that there's touchdowns not taken off the board.
Right. Are you saying on the chip play, are you saying Daniel didn't make the right check, or are you saying it didn't get...
It wasn't a check. He was going, pressure situation was a clock. We had a shift with the tight end to get back over to Watt, and we didn't get the shift. So we talked about it in the locker room. DJ feels terrible, to be honest with you. And I know he's going to own it. He came up here to say he owned it. There was a shift that was accompanying the play. He was kind of surveying the coverage, deciding what he wanted to do, and we didn't get the shift. And they were lining up with him in different, sometimes they were lining up with him left a little bit more than they have. So we were making sure that if we put a chipper there, that he didn't line up opposite. So we were shifting to try to get the help where we needed to get the help.
What did you think of? I haven't seen, me personally, Daniel that fired up.
Yeah, I loved it. Yeah, loved it. Yeah, I loved seeing his competitiveness. He cares. He works his butt off, and there's no one in this locker room that takes it harder than him. Just sitting down and talking, and he played hard. I thought he did a lot of good things, and unfortunately, we just at the end of the game there we had a couple turnovers, but I thought he played extremely hard, competitive, fiery, and that's what you want from your quarterback.
Was that just watching it on replay on TV? You couldn't tell, but it looked like it was almost directed at you or at the sideline. Daniel's firing.
No, it was just let's get our butts set. So when we're set for the 2-point play, let's get out there and let's get set. So when we snap the ball, we got them blocked. And I appreciate that. I like that about it. It's good for him to do that.
Take us through your decision to start Chris Hubbard instead of Azudu there.
Yeah, I just thought it was, thought he had a good week. Veteran, started over almost 60 games, had confidence in him. So, talked to Azudu Friday or Saturday morning. Said we're going to go with Chris, see how it goes. So we went with him.
You had a plan all spring and summer that Azudu was going to be your backup tackle. He can be your backup left tackle.
Yeah, I mean, when you add veterans that have played a lot in this type of environment, we thought it was best for our team.
Okay, two more.
What accounts for the illegal formation penalties tonight? There were several of them.
What do you mean? What accounts for it? We weren't lined up. They called us, shifting or not being set before we moved. Is that what you're asking?
You had a lot of them. I was just asking why.
Oh, yeah. We weren't set, and we were moving on motion. So, those hurt.
Any update on Tracy? We know he went out.
I don't have an update, but once again, guy played his tail off. So developing the right way, competitive, tough. He's a good football player for us.
What do you make of being 2-6 for the second straight year now?
It's not fun. Yeah. We work as hard as we can work each week. I believe we do things right. And unfortunately, the results aren't what we want them to be. So we got to have mental toughness. But it's, you like to get better results.
You go into your shower feeling, but as soon as you reach for the Irish Spring, your day immediately gets better. That crisp, fresh, unmistakable Irish Spring scent zings your brain and awakens your senses. So when you finally emerge from the shower, 37 minutes later, because you pay the water bill so you can stay in there as long as you want, you're ready to take on the day and smell great doing it. Irish Spring Body Wash and Bar Soap. Fresh, green, Irish. Shop now at Walmart.
Picture this. You're not just fixing cars, you're living your passion every day. At Cox, you'll work on a diverse range of automobiles. Surrounded by a team of friendly, like-minded individuals, you'll enjoy great pay and benefits. Ready to make this a reality? At Cox, we're recruiting auto and diesel techs to join our Mannheim and Fleet Services teams. Learn, grow, and fine-tune your career as a technician at Cox. Find out more at cox.career/autotech.